Huh. What have we here?
Alright, Frogman. This time, let's try not to kill this poor woman, and let's try not to beat the crap out of her, alright? I know last episode we were a little nutty, but I think we'll be okay. Hello, everybody. This is, well, of course, Frogman. Welcome back to the long, dark, and our misery run. Yes, it is absolutely dark in here because I have just walked into a cave at the end of last episode. So we are going to do a couple of little things here very quickly. The first thing I'm going to do is we're going to make sure that we're gonna kind of tear up a couple of things and warm up really quickly. She's actually got quite a while to go on those, but we need to get ourselves back into the correct mindset of doing what we need to be doing things correctly. Yes, that hacksaw got me a little excited last time, and unfortunately we kind of paid for it. Now we'll be able to recover the health, we'll be able to recover various things. We have to kind of, again, play this like a long game chess. This is a point when you can go, okay, what do we want to do right now? Where are we going to go after we leave Ash Canyon? So after we leave Ash Canyon, thank you very much, music. We love it. We loved it. We love to hear you. It's beautiful. Go ahead, eat all those. We're going to start working on well fed because we need to gain some of that weight back, at least some of it back. The sad part is it's going to be a very long time before we're going to be back up to regular carrying capacity. What that did was that took us down the entirety of the carrying capacity that would be equal to well-fed, the new backpack, and the moosehide satchel. So we'll get back to where we need to be, but it's going to be a very long time before we get all the way back. Now, as far as the rest of these afflictions go, this is where it varies run to run to run. The next 3 afflictions, whenever they decide to come in on, will vary. They will be different. They will randomly come on. So this is depending on how any one of these can possibly go, and depends on how you guys, whether you're playing this or not, right along with us. The thing I'm questioning is whether or not I want to go out the other exit. The reason why I'm saying that is that we're going to do the normal loop that we do when we go through Ash Canyon, whereas what we're going to do right now is I'm going to head straight for Climber's Cave out of here. We're going to catch up a couple of the cattails, a couple of the things, and then we're going to dive for anglers. We're going to do the little route that I always do. My problem is that's not going to take us by the birch forest, which means I may, and this might be the dumb thing, we may head for the birch forest and then go to Climber's Cave, because I do really not want to mess with the wolves or the moose should he be over in that corner. Now, I very rarely ever take those 3 rope climbs up to the mine. It's just, it's dangerous, it's long, and you need some form of method to be able to sleep. Now, we can sleep, so we're going to, well, we should be able to sleep. I'm going to go ahead and do that and keep an eye on this. I just want her to warm up, and I'm kind of honestly hoping for a little bit of sunlight very soon. And she still hasn't gotten over. What is this? Is that always going to be there now? That's annoying. That's very annoying. I understand I have diminished form. Is that little yellow line always, or yellow thingy? This is one of those things that I hate about their UI, and I'm going to just stop. We'll get it out real quick. Is that certain things like this will forever be there? Okay, I get it. I understand. The deal is now I don't know when I have something else wrong because of this. This is always going to be there. We know it's going to be there. This little thing, I just make it go away. It's the same thing with frostbite. If you have frostbite, this will always forever be there, but you'll also have a little red indicator that you have frostbite. So it's just a, I can go 100 years on this kind of thing. I've been playing too many other games and staring at really bad UI design, and that is a very bad choice on their part. Anyhow, the discussion is long-term chess, right? Long-term chess is, do we leave this right here and then force ourselves to come back through here, or do we, and here's the dumb thing, do we come make a different trip back to get back up on top of Timerwolf Mountain? Because I want to go to those containers that are over by Forest Cave where the moose spawns by the wing. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to put this here for now, and we're going to leave it because it needs to start curing. and we're going to do a full round circle all the way through Ash Canyon, get everything we possibly can, and then come back through this cave, go back up to, we'll have to go to the top. I mean, the top's going to be a lot of fun, but we're going to summit in about 2 or 3 days, probably, maybe 4. Just depends on how ugly this gets. So that's 3 or 4 days worth of curing on a maple that we need. I want, and I know this sounds silly, we need to have, we already have our hacksaw, we're good there. We need to have a hammer, we need to have a cured maple most of the way, we need to have birch saplings on their way to be curing, even for that matter, maybe even some guts curing. And I know I should have done some gut work in the hut, but I want to, if at all possible, have all of that stuff and forged ready to go before day 10. We're gonna try. So, sorry for the noise, sorry for the loud, sorry for the discussion. Light a match, take the full torch, try not to waste any more matches. Whoa, where are we? And yeah, we have an Aurora. So you're going to be right here, and we're going to come back through this cave. That's going to force us into a path. And I'll pick these up. Now, when I say in 10 days, that means we need to be in a hurry to get somewhere. Part of the fun thing about this particular deal is that this is once I calmed down and I realized what we had gone and seen and done, and you know, after I edited that video and I looked at all of the stuff, I realized that this is my favorite, or at least one of my favorite loot tables. Loot tables, yes. Because finding a hacksaw, well, we'll check that area out. We're going to go in here in a second. Do we get anything good? We might be first time to see a pot. Finding that mag lens and finding that mag lens specifically, that particular magnifying lens is an absolute signifier that we are on a loot table to one of the funnest ones that I like, outside of one thing. And that's going to be where our bedroll is. We're going to be a long time without a bedroll. But theoretically, and here's the good deal. That means I can actually just drink stuff now. Cool. Theoretically, we probably won't see a bedroll until we get to either Mystery Lake, or if I so act like a fool and decide to go forge in Desolation Point. So this is when you go, okay, I know I need guts. Can I The other thing you could do actually is you could leave this sit. See, I'm umming and on again. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. Let's go ahead and make a fire very quickly, and we're gonna pull at least the guts and the pelt off of this guy. Because if I can have 2 cured guts by the time I get somewhere, then that's also going to be a bow. So that means our bow is set in 7 days. How long is this gonna take? Can I... Ooh, I really should not have done that. Go ahead and play... Uh-oh, did I lose my can? So we may be in bigger danger than I thought we were. Where did I leave my can? Well, we'll figure that one out when we get there. Now I'm hoping for a pot and anglers. Or, well, I know where there's a pot.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
And how long does this take? Is it 40 minutes? I don't know if it's worth it, but we'll go ahead and pull it for right now. Because we do need to be moving on. Sad that I can't eat the meat, but that's fine. Okay. Pull, torch, go. Let's get out of this loud cave. It's alright, I know where there's a pot. We're going into an area where we'll have functionality for that kind of stuff. Man, she is just chewing through the calories. Of course, not having my usual feats is kind of killing me too, so... I'm going to leave those right here, because if we're coming back this direction, again, I am telling myself at this point, we're coming this direction. Now, we're going to do a little bit more looting around in Timerwolf Mountain, because what we're going to find in Timerwolf Mountain, I do want to hit the other containers that are by Forest Cave, by the Moose. I do want to hit that container because it will have coffee, and should have coffee and teas in it. I'm honestly contemplating, seriously, once we get done doing a couple of other things, going ahead and getting the silly foreman's belt too, which means we'll have to complete a large portion of... I think we'll have to complete a large portion of it. I wonder... I'd have to go back and look. Yeah, I think we have to complete a reasonably large portion of at least the contaminated zone to get the foreman's belt. Maybe. Great. Fog. I hear the deer. I really, really would like to spend some time in Ash Canyon. Seriously. We might. Although, like I said, I do want to be kind of foraged in 10 days. But if we can get... Again, some cold weather gear laid down, you know, skins, whatnot, ready to go. Don't put that out. Thank you. That would be good, too. Ah, yes. Ash music. Love it. Oh, no. Do not leave these behind. We're taking everything we can this time. Although I will probably start putting these down. I want to get up here. That also means if I want to hit the bunker here too, that's going to be a pain in the tail. We got to do the loop around and do all that fun stuff. Can I get up on this hill, please? Thank you. I know we're gonna eat some more. We're gonna eat some more. It's fine. I'm really contemplating going and finding those birds though, making a fire, and like to get some food so I can read that fire starting book. That'd be great.
If I don't warm up soon.
You will be just fine. With any luck, we'll be gaining health here fairly soon. What the? That was weird. Is the deer here? There's a little rock pile right here that I wouldn't mind peeling a deer off of. And we have teas we could cook if we had something to cook with. Is he here? Again, I don't know how we're going to do on this. I have no idea.
Think about it.
You're always thinking about food. If we could put some food in our bellies right now, I'll do it, though. He is here. Okay, can I get up on this hill? This is not how you do it. It's over here. I think. Alright, I need those. Anyway. Can I not get on this hill where this deer is, guys? Do not waste matches anymore. Can I not get on this hill anymore? There it goes, I was gonna say. No, yes, no. Stick, start. We got lots of tinder. We'll throw a quick fire down here. We'll get her some food finally. And then I might run the skin and the guts back over to the cave.
One little fire.
I know. Or what we could do, well, I don't know. We'll have to see. I have a specific set route how I do Ash Canyon, and we need to do it that way, or else I will get messed up. I I do have some full teas. That's good. Are you gonna warm up? No. Oh, perfect. That's a good chunk of change. Nice. Give me that much. Oh, you didn't give me any. I love this. I do desperately wish they would allow us to get rid of this UI and allow us to harvest, micro-harvest again. I mean, I can micro-harvest. I can do about... Let's see if I can get it to do it. That. But this animation takes way too long for what it is, and it's incredibly annoying. So like I could almost, yeah. Well, we're gonna cut the small ones off. Not that I'm trying to get the cooking skill. I need these to cook quickly so we can put calories in our belly. Got 3 minutes. Finish. Eat. $29, $17. Can I get anything off of you in about that time? No, I got to get this under a little bit more. Well, at least it cleared up and we can look around. Did we get any more feathers? We did. Nice. It is cold, 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 cold. Still 30 minutes because we have a garbage skill. Go ahead, eat it then. Hey, look at that. Almost a full belly. Maybe she'll be quiet for a little while. I'll take an hour. We have plenty of wind at this point. Wind. Uh-oh. I don't like how that changed. Okay. And how long for this? 40? Yeah. Got plenty of time. Okay, so since we're kind of safe up here, I think I might run it right back to the cave. Did we get everything over here? I know there are multiple tiers of the pond over here, plus the bunker's right there, right up there on top of that hill. Man, it is cold out here. Make some torches. We don't care. We have a small amount of carrying capacity at this point, so who cares? I think... Well, we have a walk to go, and I would like to leave these sit. I'm going to walk them back to the cave, and then we're going to get up on top of the hill and go. We should end up with plenty of stuff, although I would really, really, really like a couple of birch barks. I'm trying not to backtrack too much. She's not got a whole lot of eyeball. Not that I'm concerned about her not sleeping, but, or not sleeping, her eyeball getting tired. I mean, I'm not concerned about the fact that she's going to walk slower. More so that I am concerned about that it's just quite a back track. And I really don't care what these torches look like. We'll do that though, because I won't get that one. Take the whole thing. And again, as I was concerned about the scurvy, every time we drink one of these teas, we're putting something like maybe 4 or 5 points back to the pool. So we're not awful, but we're not great. Let me put it like that. But let's go put these away in here. We'll have a nice stack of stuff to bring with us. I understand we'll probably be very stinky. Hey, the corpse is up there. We'll check on him when we leave. But I'm going to go ahead and dump a bunch of excess junk off right here, probably to include a few torches. And then we're going to head over towards Anglers from here. We can get to Anglers today after we do a little bit of looking around. I might find another deer. There should be another one on the way. I would really, really, really like her belly full by the time we get to Anglers and not be eating all of our cattails. But when we get down there, we'll go ahead and pick up all of them and go from there. Alright, you look towards the front to make sure I don't have the leaf cave. Throw this in the corner, get a good torch, please. And then I'm going to drop any... Don't drop the one you're using. That looks good for now. Drop that. 1, 2, and go. Please don't change the weather. Okay, cool. Now, I understand she's going to probably be very tired by the time we get over there. I want a good 10, 12 hour sleep if we can muster it. I know, you're going to be cold. We have a... I don't know. We may never see a Maglan's Day. I might never, ever see one. I might have gotten excited over nothing. Who knows? Now, if you're looking, as always, for a wolf-free, well, mostly wolf-free path into this area, you come in that cave and you walk up this hill and you look for the tree that has that stuff right there. And you walk by it and you keep going. Now, I'm going to leave any and all resources that are laying around. I have a ton of teas on us right now. But again, we may end up... It's another one of those, like, late game leaving... And I'm kind of still got this in my brain because they've changed the way late game is going to be if you play with Scurvy. And for that matter, if you play with the Cougar. I mean, once they put the cat back in, if the cat has some of the similar same things going on, you're going to have to kind of think about this as well. Regardless of whether you have Scurvy or whatever, if they do the same thing, and I have a bet that they probably don't change how it acts as far as coming in to let you know that it's now suddenly hunting you. I bet that stays in. Just given how they've done things for years and years and years, I bet that stays in. The thing I think is probably going to change is they're going to allow us to hunt the thing actively.
Starting to feel numb.
But I bet if after X amount of days spending in a region or a group of regions, that you will likely see this whole deal. There will likely be a notification, or the cat will start to show you its presence. And by showing you its presence, it's probably going to leave, you know, carcasses and stuff laying around and whatever. But I bet that stays in. Well, that didn't do a whole lot of good, did it? I can't wait to find some clothes. Hopefully we find some clothes in this zone. Otherwise, we're going to be bleeding health forever and ever. That's okay.
I'm freezing.
I know, you're freezing, and I wasted a thing. Let's go see the old thing. We may have to start moving, though. We've got wind moving. Is the old thing still here? It should still be here. Sometimes there's a can of food over here. Sometimes. Nope, it's just... Well, it is going to be a can of food. Thank you. How good is it? Edible. Eat it. This is where they used to have a broken rifle laying on a moss bed. And I don't know where that rifle went. I don't know why they took it out. There's only one piece of birch bark in here this time, too. Keep an eye on things. Thank you. And then anyhow, you're walking over there, you go past the campfire. We're again going up the hill looking for stuff like this. There's usually a couple of more pieces of birch bark here, but that's no fair, I guess. We'll take all these. And we're looking for that log bridge right here. I was thinking about leaving some of these behind, but I doubt very seriously I'll ever come back to Ash Canyon for resources. However, is always going to be full of cattails. Log bridge. She's going to be incredibly exhausted and very beat up by the time we get to Anglers. I am hoping there's a couple of cans of food in that place, because we're going to need to sleep. Do we get anything in here? Please, a piece of clothing. Marine flare. Love it. Well, yeah, we can definitely use that. Let's get down to climbers so we can warm up. Come on. Yeah, I'm so not used to having cold fusion and the other one that I usually take, the one that has the stamina reduction. I'm used to running and staying warmer longer than this is, so it's going to take a while for me to get it into my brain that I can't do the same things that I've always done. We may do a loop around and come back through and hit the bunker here as well, but down into Climber's Cave we go. Is it going to be warm in here? Yes. Okay, good deal. Are we going to get a pot here? No. We're hopefully we'll have some method to cook with once we get over to Anglers. For firewood, notebook page, nothing in the backpack. Start, well, where's the line? This one has a line, right? Yeah. Start a fire right there. We're going to warm her back up. We've got a minute to walk. Plus I have some teas now. Well, I can't cook because I don't have a can because I'm an idiot. Put it out. Thank you. Down here, we'll give it a couple of those. And then we'll put these down. Come on, warm up. Ridiculous. There we go. Craft a couple of things, let's get rid of that. Hoping very much for a pot in Anglers. If not, we're going to be pretty well screwed, I think. Now that she's tired, it doesn't matter. Alright, I'm going to just drink that whole thing. No. That. Light it. And then on to the place. I'm not going to pick any more stuff like this, although I will take the firewood. And if there are any cattails up here, we will go. Now, I know shouldn't go check for one more piece of coal before we go down. I'm leaving them now. I have like 20 or 30 of the things. Thank you. She's awfully tired. So yeah, we have a deer carcass over to our right. Sometimes there's a deer carcass right here. Ooh, well, I don't have anything to pick it up with. There's a deer carcass over there, and then there's a cave in the bottom of that mountain that sometimes there'll be one in front of. There's usually a deer carcass up here, regardless. I notion to do a circle, a little bit bigger of a circle. Again, we're going to go get our backpack. We're going to go get our crampons plus whatever available coal is going to be in the area. She's always going to be heavy. No matter what we do, she's always going to be heavy. I'm already trying to get that through my brain that we're going to be leaving like sticks and stuff and water and things laying all over the place. as we play this character. I really, really don't like beating her up this much, but again, we'll be fine. I'm going to be fine, I hope. So long as we're careful. But yeah, I think we're going to go over here. We're just going to get her to a bed so we can get her slept up. I know I have a lot of time. I hate it when my health bar gets that low. Because that's 2 days worth of sleeping to get her back up to a full health bar. And one of these things, I think one of the afflictions actually takes some of that away. I don't know yet. But if we just drop down off the hill here, very carefully, that's anglers. Right there. It's sad you can't pick that up and break it down, but whatever. We're gonna get anything today. We're gonna get a piece of cloth, a piece of wood. Amazing. Thank you.
Gotta warm up somehow.
You will be just fine. I know we're being very mean, and I'm so sorry. I had hoped we had gotten a coat in the Mountaineer's hut instead of what we got, but you know, we beggars can't be choosers at this point in time. You give me what I get. Just gonna pick the ones really quickly and easily, and then we're gonna get inside and hope for something to cook water with. If not, well, this might be a really quick run.
Wait. It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Well, in reality, it won't be very quick. We'll probably sleep just enough. Man, I wished I had a thing to dig with. We'll probably sleep just enough to get her warmed back up and healthy, and then head straight for the mine, because there should be a can in the mine. Is there going to be anything in here? Ah, thank God. Start a fire. Good deal. All right, we're all right. That pot's 90% here sometimes. 90% every... How does that work? 90%, 50% of the time, or 100%, 50% of the time? It's one of those things.
Come on, little fire.
Because we have a whole bunch of teas we need to cook. And I'd really like to cook them.
Oh, yeah.
And first toolbox. Beautiful. Alright, put in... that thing. It's heavy. Make water. Good deal. Alright, anything else in here? Do a very good once over. We get a piece of coal. And that's also good because of that we can fix our saw. So our saw is forever now.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna... 74 was a little low. Thank you. Oil! I'll think on the oil. Hello, matches. You're usually right
This
here,
stuff will come in handy.
or up here, or like over, I think it's on the shelf like right there. I forget exactly. Anything? No. Close? No. Give me my 2 arrowheads. Boop, boop. Thank you. Simple tools. They are heavy, but they will allow us to do a few things. One of which, like I said, is I can now cut this up and fix our saw. So our saw is getting a little sorry. So I guess what I can do, we'll do that real quickly. How long do I have? I should have an hour on that. Please sleep so that she'll stop bleeding health for a minute. Okay, we're okay now. The health, the health loss for being tired is not a lot, but it's still enough that it's annoying. 40 till boiled. Go ahead, drink all your water. I'm gonna go outside and collect all of the cattails. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to pay attention to see if we're going to get anything good. Lockbox, I know I can't do anything. And I may have to start getting very, very, very friendly with the local wildlife when it comes to having wolves hunt deer for me. But... is he right there? No, it's a log. I just want to pick a couple of these cattails up again. Just kind of let things go. How many of those do we have? 22. I probably can leave some of those behind. I got a lot of books on us too, but the books are going to be necessary for a while. I just always love when I get a handful of books. It's like, oh, instant fire starting, no matter what you do.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Not today. I mean, actually, I think you did say it today, but, you know. I wish I had a fry bar. So, like, this would be one of those things. For late game on this, you would keep this in your mind because you're going to be leaving burdock roots behind, and burdock tea has vitamin C in it. I'm gonna be on this. I'm sorry. I really am going to be very apologetic for it, but literally it's in my mind because of the fact that if you don't start maintaining it right now, then you're going to have a problem late game. And I showed it because I wasn't paying attention with our other character. Anyhow, we have 13 minutes. Do we have anything we can cook? Yes, we do. Cook, prepare. I need to make some birch barks. Thank you. Can I have 19. Put one piece of reclaimed wood in there. Maybe two. Do a rose hip for now. And I need to craft that. We're going to drink that tonight. And that'll get us back up most of the way. Yeah. And then craft something. Oh, we're out. Good deal. Alright, prepared acorns. How long does that take? 10 minutes? I really should... How long does that take? I mean, I did math on these, and I wasn't very happy with them very early game, but they're food. And their cooking skill. We'll do 2 of them. Eat what was left. Eat the last little bit of this. Okay, good enough. I'm gonna carry him. I know it's kind of dumb, but I'm gonna carry him. How are we on? Yeah, we may leave a few things behind here. Like, I don't need all of this. No, cardboard. Where's the thing? That. I don't want those. So I'm going to, I think since we have just a little bit more time, how much water do we own? Make just a little bit more water and then go to bed. Okay. So I'm just going to do a little bit of inventory cleanup here while she's doing this. Make sure you put your pot in your pocket. Pick up your... whatever. Just go to bed. Can't even see the bed. There's the bed. Alright, eat everything you have that is considered calories. Except for the crackers. Then I eat the crackers. I need those things for later. I should have cooked a couple of more of those acorns, but they're not really all that great. Probably have those for breakfast. And drink some water. I did it, didn't I? That thing. That's why you keep crackers around, because that one little bitty oops right there could have cost us a little bit of time. But anyhow, 10 hours, go to sleep. We'll see how much calories you have left when you wake up in the morning. Nice. Drink water. And since we have a little bit of calories left, sleep the last of that. I think it's going to be like 2 or 3 hours. That'll help us. And this is why I'm saying we now have another whole day of sleep that we need to catch back up with. So I think for right now, we'll call that episode there. We'll head to the mine very, very, very shortly. I don't have a... Oh, looky there. They really, really, really changed the way match spawn works in this zone. I mean, there's so many matches. Keep your eyeballs open. We will probably leave out of here with at least 50 just in that level of it. So we're doing decently well on matches. I don't feel too bad about wasting them now. So anyhow, I may tear up a couple of things here very quickly and then head out. But yes, next episode we're going to go to the mine, get our stuff, and get out of here. We're on, well, according to this, day 5. I don't ever believe or trust this. I trust this number, so we're day 3. I have no idea when the next affliction is hitting us, but for now, I will see you all later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.